Hello, we are the team number 3. In this activity, we will take about the problems detected in the IMA career, which was artificial intelligence, since is the advance has been very great and human work is being devalued. In this table, we have six fields. The information is invented. The first is a number. The second is the name of the artificial intelligence. The third is the sector to which it belongs. The fourth is the creative company. The fifth is the country of that company. And finally, the year of release.
We have the first report that it is years per year. We have all the years that appear on the database and the number of years that were produced on those years. This is the formula table. We can see here that there is a formula and the data. Then we have the pivot table that is made with options to select a specific year. And then we have the filter table that is made by applying filters in the database. And the last is the graph of the first report that it can show all the data in a more specified way.
In report 2, we can see there is three table, as well in report 1. Only in this case, we report on the different EAs created by each of the different 8 countries. The first tables that we can see here is created with formulas. In this case, we use the formula COUNTIF that we could complete using the database table. This will made it possible since we assigned a name to the country column. Then we have the second table that we create, that it was a dynamic table option in the Insert tab. So we can see how many EAs each country created separately by clicking on the triangle and clicking on the country of interest. And then we created the last table thanks to the filter placed in the database table. And finally, we create the graph by selecting one of the tables and inserting a graph from the Insert tab.
Then we have the third report that it is EAS per sector. It was divided by all the sectors found in the database and the amount of EAS created by each sector. This is also with the formula COUNTIF, and this is a formula table. Then we have the pivot table that it is the same as the last ones. It shows the options to select which one you want to see, and it appears here. And we also have the filter table as well, made applying filters in the database. Then it is its graphic. It shows everything in an organized way. Then we can find the fourth report that is the sector of EAS per year. It shows how many EAS each sector produced per year. As we can see, it's another formula, and it shows everything in a specific way. Then we have the pivot table that it can help us to see a specific year, depending on which one you want to see. And there is the filters table that it shows everything that we made applying the filters in the database. And at the last, we have its graph. It's over here. It shows everything in an easier way to see and understand it.
And finally, in the report 5, As in the other reports, we made 3 tables, one with formulas, one dynamic, and another using filters. And in the first table, we show how many EAs created each country per year. In the case of the table with the formulas, we use the formula count if set together with data taken from the base data table, in which we assign names to the country and year column. In the case of the second table, we use the dynamic table function explaining above, and in the last one, we use a filter of the base data table. And in the same way, we create a graph with the graphic function of the Insert tab and selecting one of the 3 tables.
Well, to block the sheets and that nobody can edit, we point the cursor on the name of the sheet, and with the right click, we will open a bar of options. We select where it says Protect Sheet, and a menu will open. We put the password we want and enter, and the sheet will be blocked. And to unlock, no, and to unlock the sheet, we go to the Review tab, and in the Unprotect Sheet command, we click it, and it will be ask us for the password to unlock the sheet, and we can edit it. Make the data quick share table. We make a quick table with the tabs that the data table show us. In this case, the number, country, year, etc. Then in number we put the one we want, and in the text row, in the next row we put the command b lookup. And first we put the number we want to search. Then we select all the data table. Then the column where the data is, then false to give us the exact value, and so will be the table. So we do in the entire table of Quickshare, and when we finish, we change the number to the one we want, and the table will be reflected in the information of the number we choose. And that's all.
Thank you.